You're
One of
being
them.
purposefully obtuse here.
No, it's a pentagon. It's not an obtuse. Wait, hold on.
Society as a whole.
Hey, you're gonna debate me on why the Earth is
You
flat?
lagged out there at the end, but I think we understood what you meant in spirit.
Okay. All right, guys, are we ready? Are we ready for the techie flat Earth debate?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, great. So yeah, the Earth is flat.
And what makes you think that?
Give me a moment to pull up some sources.
All right, I'll pull up sources as well if we're playing this game.
Oh my freaking god! So many freaking brainwashed people fighting flat Earth theory, flat Earthers. Why they're wrong? How to debate a flat Earther? Dear God.
I wonder why. Crazy concept. That maybe they're right. I can start you off with a question, all right? And because we can just talk through this part.
Okay.
So,
okay, hit me.
The Earth is flat in your view, correct?
Yes.
So why, if me in Washington State, I can head directly west and hit like China or Japan or something, one of the Asian countries? Why can I do that?
So you're saying you can go straight and hit somewhere? Hold on, repeat that. So you're saying you can go straight?
Me in Washington State, I can go west. I can go on a boat and I can go west. And I will hit Asia. Why?
So
How?
you're saying, okay, so is it possible, like, is it possible you can go east and still hit Asia?
Yes. Much longer trip, but yes.
Is there any evidence that that is possible?
People doing it. People
No,
circumnavigating the globe also. That has happened.
No, I mean like actual evidence, not like, someone just saying they did it. You know what I mean?
I mean, people have been tracked doing it. You can also see that they connect in pictures from space.
All the space pictures are edited.
They're all edited. Do you have any evidence for that? Edited. Okay, no, actually, you're correct. They are all edited. They are almost all composites because of just quality and the amount of the size of pictures and stuff. But they're not edited to change what is seen. They're edited to show what is seen.
By like what? By like we're kind of like going off here. Okay, so by like what? By like what rationality do you have that when you go to somewhere that is essentially on the underside of the planet, that everything isn't, upside down, whereas it would 100% be the case if we were to, be on a giant object like, 100 times our body, we'd still be upside down if we were to stand on it from that perspective.
Okay, wait. What flat Earth theory are you subscribing to? Is it like a saucer that we can get onto both sides of?
No, it is no it is that we are on a flat surface, and there was a firmament above. It's like a snow globe.
So we live in a snow globe.
Yes, and we can essentially get anywhere, even if we do, even in kind of like a circle, because we could just curve around. We could just curve around.
Well, that circle, you would end up getting closer to other places that you just simply don't get closer to. When, like, if I was to go west, directly west, and I hit Asia. Okay.
Yeah.
If I were to be going in a circle, then I would have to be getting close to Alaska, maybe Europe. Maybe I go the other way and get close to Argentina, South Africa.
No, what would happen is when you headed that way, you'd hit the essentially an ice wall, and you'd be forced to detour and curve around the ice wall until you get back on the path that leads you to your destination.
So is there any evidence of this ice wall existing?
No one's ever been there. You kind of just have to keep going, but no one's actually ever been there.
But you're saying that we hit the ice wall and take a detour, but no one's ever been there?
No, not like literally. It's more like they just see. It's more like they just detect, a large ice wall.
They detect a large ice wall.
I don't know how they do it, but like before they reach it, they they'd like oh, we can't go any further, and then they just detour before they actually reach the ice wall.
What allows them to detect this ice wall?
Sonars.
So what about all of the explorers prior to all of this technology where there is no recorded history of an ice wall?
Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second.
You gotta go look up more shit, guys.
Shut up.
Can't even hold his own point. He says he found something. I don't think he found shit, guys. I'm purposefully not muting myself in the Discord at this point. You got anything? You got any halfway decent points?
It says the Columbus journey was a lie. Ooh.
The Columbus journey was a lie?
Looks like you're in the corner now. Yeah, it's a lie. It didn't happen. Well, not that it didn't happen. It's just...
So how did we get to North America?
Huh?
How did we get to North America?
I'm still reading. It just said it didn't happen. I didn't get that far.
Something tells me it's not gonna have a solid answer.
Bunch of pillaging. No, where's the fucking... No, where's his... Oh, Columbus said... Wait, what did Columbus fucking say? It says Columbus said on his journey that an ice wall is in the way. Oh, that's documented.
Let me see if that's actually documented. Did Columbus come across an ice wall on the way to the Americas?
Oh, wait, hold on. No, this is a fanfic chapter.
You're reading a fanfic to
Shut up.
To talk about why the Earth is flat?
I didn't think it was a fanfic. Yeah, it's a fanfic on Quotive. I thought Christopher Columbus was talking weird. He was talking like a millennial. Give me a second. I gotta find something else. Google is brainwashed. It's nothing but articles of why we're wrong.
So if there's nothing on why you're right, why do you think that you're right?
Have you ever heard of the ruler on the plane experiment?
I have not.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay. It's the video called...
I'm not watching the video.
Okay. A spirit level.
A spirit level. Okay, yes. What does it do?
He explains it in the video. It's not in the about.
Okay, so you're arguing a point you don't even know. Can we go to a point that you know or that you can read while you talk?
Yeah, spirit level ruler. It is.
Oh, it's the level. Yeah, it's the thing for making sure things are flat when you're building stuff. What's your point with this?
You take that on the plane, and you write the flight, and make sure it's a long flight. And if it stays even, that means you didn't come across any curves. Like no. The curvature of...
Incorrect, because you stay equal. You stay parallel to the curvature of the Earth.
How do you stay parallel with something curved? It's curved.
How do you go around a roundabout in your car?
You mean like driving in a circle?
Yeah. So you can drive in a circle. It's the same idea, where it's just how much upwards and downwards angle you have
but
while you're in the plane.
That's driving in a circle on a flat surface. We're talking about a globe here.
No, so again, first of all, the curvature is not a ton because, again, the Earth is huge. But even on a long flight, right, as you drive, you're not going straight and leaving the Earth. You're staying equal to the curvature of the Earth. Because if the plane gets too high, you're fucked. And if the plane gets too low, you're fucked. So you have to stay equal to the curvature of the Earth. You stay at what is it, like 30,000 feet or something?
Wait, so you're saying a plane can fly over the curve of the Earth?
I mean, anything moving is kind of going over the curve of the Earth. It's just a matter of how much, right? So the longer you fly, the more curve you're covering, right? But you can drive and technically be going over the curve. But like, it's not in any way that is noticeable because of the fact that the curve is so...
What?
It's not super curved, right? So you walking 10 feet, you're not going to feel the curve. Technically, there is a curve there. But you walking 100 miles, you will actually be covering some of that curve.
So I should be taller if I stand in one place and then walk 100 feet in another direction, and I'm, let's say, shorter than I am standing where I was standing. That would mean that the curve is, there, and it is a globe.
It's not in any way noticeable at that distance.
You just said I'd be going over the curb.
Yeah, I mean, technically, like I said, it would be nowhere near something that is noticeable. but technically you are.
Okay, well, how far would be noticeable?
A very long ways, probably like across the United States, you might be able to notice it.
Okay, so if we like measure the distance from where I am to where I would be in like I don't know 100,000 miles or whatever, and I'm shorter from where I'm standing to the place where I was going, that means the curvature is there.
You would also be shorter going the other way. It's not a matter of your height. Your height is always the same off the ground also.
That doesn't make sense. If I'm in the curve, then I should be shorter.
You're always in the curve.
Not physically like bodily shorter. I mean like my standing position.
You're always in the curve though. So you're always shorter.
So what? So wouldn't I just be even height no matter where I'm standing?
Yeah, but it depends on what your starting point is though. So
That's
theoretically,
what I mean.
Theoretically, let's say that we're going to say the top of the globe is Seattle, Washington, because I'm from Seattle and everything revolves around us. So let's say that the top of the earth is Seattle, Washington. If you go down to Australia, I mean, yeah, you'll be shorter because Seattle, Washington is considered the top of the earth. But there is no actual top because it's a sphere. You can't have a top point.
Hold on, you just said you can't have a top point on a sphere? Wait,
Yes.
On a sphere?
You can't have a distinguishable top point. Any part of it could be the top.
Do you have any evidence of that?
That you can't have a top of a sphere?
Yeah.
Look at a soccer ball. Where's the top?
Hold on. It'd be adjacent. You'd have to put the logo upright or however the logo.
A plain white soccer ball. Where's the top?
No logo?
Yeah, no logo.
The top would be whichever side is the northern or southern hemisphere. On the northern and southern hemisphere of the ball.
How would you identify that?
By holding it upright.
And then what if you just spin it a little bit? Then the northern hemisphere is completely different.
Technically, no, because you can tell by the angle and shape of the
You're being purposefully obtuse here.
No, it's a pentagon. It's not an obtuse. Wait, hold on. No, it's not a pentagon.
You are being obtuse.
What's a six-sided? No, what's a five-sided shape?
It's a pentagon. But you, sir, are obtuse.
You're sidetracking here.
No, I'm just doing an ad-hom, and I'm proud of it. It's deserved. So, do you have any evidence that the Earth is flat?
How is it deserved?
Because you're a flat earther. Do you have any evidence that the Earth is flat?
I only have the evidence of absence, that it is a sphere.
You only have the evidence of absence that it is a sphere? I mean, we do have evidence that it's a sphere.
No, you only have...
And also, how do you think gravity works? What do you think creates gravity?
Exactly. I'm glad you brought up gravity. Like, how will like you're saying you can go to the underside or whatever would be the underside of the Earth. However, you're still... There
is no underside. It's a sphere.
Well, from where you're standing, whatever would be the bottom.
I mean, yeah, I can go to the opposite side of the Earth.
How would you not be upside down?
Because gravity pulls you to the center of the Earth. So everywhere you go down would be the center of the Earth.
It's different if I had a pair of, I don't know, magnet shoes on and I was standing on the ceiling. Everything would look upside down. How is it not the same for, the Earth?
Because the entire world sees down as the center of the Earth, including all of geography, all other plant and animal species. Everything sees sees down as the center of the Earth, which means everything that grows up from there, so nothing is ever upside down.
But that's from where you're standing. If you're somewhere different, entirely different, then your specific perception wouldn't be the same as it was from where you left. Like if you're suddenly... Like if you were here and then got teleported to Japan, you wouldn't still be looking upright.
Yeah, you would, because if I was looking, okay, let's say I was looking straight up and I got teleported. I would still be looking straight up. I would still be looking at the sky. My feet would still be on the Earth.
Cement. No, I think you'd face plant on the cement. That's what I think would happen. Like you'd face plant on the snow. You teleport and you'd be looking up, and then all you would see is the street, and then when gravity readjusts itself, you'll face plant on the cement.
Okay, we can go with either of those. You're meaning like a direct teleportation, then yeah. But if I'm teleporting to feet on the ground somewhere to feet on the ground somewhere else, then I'm both going to be looking up. Either way, how does gravity work in a flat Earth environment? Why does gravity exist in a flat Earth environment?
Because gravity exists, but it's because everything is already like equal and even. There's no like bottom where anyone is.
Why doesn't gravity exist in space?
We're in the firmament, so gravity is just us.
Are all other
Like,
planets flat as well? Just a question.
No, the planets aren't flat. In fact, it's actually like just like how no one's landed on the moon. It's the planets, like no one's actually ever been to them. It's they're like they're there
So why do you think that they're not flat?
because they aren't real. like the planets and stuff, they aren't necessarily attainable to us. Like we have no clue whether they are real or not real.
I mean, we have pictures of them.
Exactly, but that's not evidence that it's real. They could just be, I don't know, God's wallpaper or something.
God's wallpaper. Gotcha. So planets are God's wallpaper. Gravity exists just because it exists. There's no explanation for gravity.
No. You put words in my mouth. Not just
That
because
is exactly.
it exists. No, it exists because everyone is like. So it's essentially because like just how you throw an apple up and it fall down, like it's the same thing for everyone else. But it's not like because they're all. It's not because the Earth is
What
doing
is the
anything.
reason for that? Because we have a scientific explanation for gravity.
Well, I mean, the Earth has gravity, but we're on top of it. The rest of it's like a giant amalgamation.
Why does the Earth have
rock.
gravity?
Wait,
How
why
does
does it
the
have
gravity? How does the gravity on the Earth work?
It's pulled by the dark sun that's in the center of the Earth.
But it's flat. There is no center.
No, there is a center within the disk.
Okay, so wouldn't everything else be pulled into that disk and create a sphere? Because that is exactly how the Earth was formed.
No, everything is no, because the sun counteracts the pull, so everyone's in equilibrium. That's why when you stop laughing, Mom. That's when that's when. Damn it!
Keep going. You're really looking good here.
No, so the sun, like our sun, is there's the sun, and then there's the black sun that's underneath, specifically where the center of the disk is, and that's where gravity comes from. Like if the black sun that's underneath the disk didn't exist, the actual huge sun that gives all the light and stuff and the heat and whatever, that'd be pulling us up into the sky.
Okay, so what you're saying is that there is this dark sun in the center of the sphere.
Yeah.
And that mixed with the gravity from the sun
Wait,
evens out to create a disk. Sorry, I didn't mean to say sphere. I meant disk. Evens out to create a disk.
No, I'm saying the black sun is the reason why we're not being pulled towards the sun, which gives all the gravity. The black sun is closer.
But what I was asking was because this black sun you're saying is also the gravity for the Earth, right? You think that the sun and the black sun counteract each other and make the Earth a flat surface instead of a sphere? Is that inaccurate?
No. The equal is inaccurate. The equilibrium between the black sun and the yellow sun keeps us. It keeps gravity. Like that's how we're able to throw up an apple and it'll kind of linger a little bit because it's closer to the sun than we are, and then it'll come back down faster because it's now closer to the black sun. Because since the black sun's closer, and we use force to throw the apple hard enough.
Okay, so again, you're not really describing why that would make the Earth flat, because if they're at the center of this flat space was a ball of mass that creates gravity or gas or whatever the fuck that creates gravity, it would pull everything in. And if you think the sun is the thing that keeps it flat, the sun moves. So wouldn't the sphere move with it, and then we wouldn't have day and nighttime?
Wait, hold on. So are you asking why is there day and night?
Well, what I'm saying is that your theory doesn't allow for both the Earth to be flat and day and night to occur.
Well, the sun rotates. You know what I mean? It rotates on like a 360 on a horizontal line. Like first, the moon's over there, and then the sun's over there, and then it'll rotate.
It will rotate, but if the sun is what's keeping this flat Earth that we have from becoming a sphere, wouldn't the Earth end up having to rotate with it? Or else we would have a lopsided sphere and then lopsided the other way and then the other way and then the other way every time that the sun rotates. So every 24 hours our sphere is just squishing itself and then expanding itself.
No, no, no,
Or
no, no, no,
our
no,
flat
no,
Earth
no,
is
no, no,
squishing and
no, no,
expanding.
no. I believe the black sun like moves adjacent with the actual sun. It's like a reflection of our sun. That's why it's like the anti-sun, so to speak. It is like the doppelganger.
Yeah,
Of
but your theory would require that the same face of the Earth be facing the sun at all times. Granted, your theory already doesn't follow physics, so I would understand if you just said no, physics doesn't exist. But your theory would require that.
I believe you've I believe you've came into this argument in a bad faith and haven't exactly been very charitable to me. So I'm going to have to I'm going to have to um, leave this call.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, I hope in the future you tend to be more open and
Was that your mom laughing at you again? Sorry, I couldn't tell if I heard that.
shut up. You be more open and willing to listen to the opposing side, so to speak. So, yeah. Hopefully, you tend to give someone more, I guess, more educated on flat earthing than me a decent shot.
If
In
someone
that,
comes in that is actually educated on them, I'll give them a decent shot. And they will have just as bad of arguments, and I will fuck them up just as bad.
all right. Well, it's well, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, your mom said it's past your bedtime, you gotta go. I understand.
Oh no, she's asleep, but she
Well,
heard
she
me.
just laughed at
She
you,
heard, she
so.
heard. She heard me. She heard what I was saying, and I'm guessing she woke up and started laughing.
Nope, she was listening. She was laughing at you. I was texting her earlier, so.
Shut up, Gort. Let me. Okay, all right. Bye
I
bye.
was just asking how it went last night, me and her.
Whatever. Going. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. And that was the flat earth debate of the century, kids.